Tony Gaskins here, popping in. Now y'all gotta forgive me. I'm headed to the barbershop, trying to beat this morning traffic, but my call not until, my cut not until an hour and 5 minutes from now. So got a little time to film a video and want to talk on this here age gap relationships, because I believe this is something that of course has always been around, something we're gonna see more of. Right now we seeing a popular age gap relationship with Karrueche Tran, which I know Karrueche and have talked to her before and met her through social media. And Deion Sanders, which I know Deion Sanders, have talked to him before and met him through social media as well. So y'all got to realize when I be speaking on certain things, a lot of times y'all forget that I know a lot of the people personally that y'all be asking me about. And so therefore, me being a worker for the Lord and sharing on these things, it does create a conflict of interest, but I still got to be open, be honest, and be real. And that's because I realize that's one of our biggest problems in the industry is people don't want to stand with God. They rather stand with their earthly connections, and gonna find out that they're gonna bust hell wide open if what they was dealing with had to do with salvation. But this right here has nothing to do with salvation, age gap relationships, so it's a little different. This is something that I could be quiet on if I chose to, but one of the things, not about the celebrity couples, but just about y'all in person in general, I want to confirm some things that you think that you might already know, and then also share some things that you may not know. Now, in age gap relationships, and y'all got to forgive me looking a mess right now, and I'm going to get a haircut. In age gap relationships, where the man is older, the first thing you need to realize, a lot of people don't listen. Listen to this. Age gap relationship is really when there is a 10-year or more difference. Inside of 10 years, remember, 10 years is a decade. So inside of 10 years, there's still some relatability. There are exceptions to the rule, like a woman who is 7 to 10 years older than a man. There could be a big gap because on average, women mature faster than men on average. Now you have some very childish, immature women. So that would be an exception to the rule if a woman is 7 to 10 years older than a man, but she childish. So now, and the man is very mature. So now they on the same level. So you got to understand, with all of this stuff, there's caveats and nuances. But when the man is older, meaning 10 or more years older than the woman, you ladies will know what the woman is doing, because y'all are a woman. But for the man, I'm going to tell you what the man is doing. For the man, he is getting his groove back. The more money a man has, the more successful a man is, the more good looking a man is, the younger he's gonna want his woman to be. The man will take like a king approach to where like a king could have a whatever year old is allowed in his kingdom, in his country. So if that's 13-year-old virgin, if that's 15-year-old, if that's 18-year-old, whatever is allowed in their country or seen as normal, that's what the king could have. And the king could be 70. King could be 75 with him an 18-year-old. And so that's what you got to realize. When men get money, men get fame, men get success, things of that nature, they gonna want, if there's any type of impurity or perversion or any type of any of that in their life, any type of untamed lust, they gonna want that young woman. Another thing, what you got to realize about the age gap is if the woman is a flavor that the man has never had. That's what you got to realize. So, for example, if it's a black man and he's never had a white woman, or he's never had a white woman that looked like this, or he's never had an Asian woman, or he's never had an Asian woman that looked like this, or a Hispanic, or whatever it is. If it's a white man, you'll see a lot of times older white men, might be in their 60s, dating a black woman who in her 30s. And the reason why is because these older men get these younger women because it becomes a bucket list thing. It becomes a thing where it's a bucket list, to where now it's like this man is saying, hey, let me experience this here woman, this here type of woman before I die. Like, let me get this experience. And then they want that younger woman because they still got eyes, they still lusting, they still want what they want, and they just feel like a younger woman is going to want more financial stability, so she's gonna put up with more, so they assume. It's not always the case, because some younger women could have the illusion that they're getting with an older man and he's gonna be more mature, he's gonna be faithful, he knows how to open doors, pull out chairs, great conversationalist, just an overall great man, is what she assumes. And what she don't realize is she could get with an old fool. She could get with an old narcissist. She could get with an old, insecure, immature, ignorant man. And then she will leave because she really wanted real love. So, not every woman who get with an older man, of course, as we know, is getting with him for financial security. In a lot of cases, that's what we'll see, though. We'll see the older woman getting with an older man for financial security and for better treatment. She want to be talked to better. She want to feel seen. She want to feel loved, appreciated. Y'all gotta forgive, I'm still tired, so I just woke up 45 minutes ago. I'm up here yawning. And so she want all of that. And that's why she'll get with this man. And so you got to realize and understand that. But see, from the male perspective, what's going to happen when you as a woman get a man that's 10 years or more older than you? That man may take and want to raise you. He may want to re-raise you. It is going to be nearly impossible for you as a younger woman, 10 or more years, to get a man and him feel like y'all on the same level. He is going to want to re-raise you. He gonna want to put you on game about everything. He gonna want to share the game with you about everything. you gonna get so tired of being preached at and being sat on his lap and taught. You going through kindergarten again. He putting you back through kindergarten. He putting you back through 5th grade, 12th grade. You finna be like, what in the world, man? My goodness, how many lessons you gonna teach me? All of them. He finna teach you about everything. Because it allows him to feel special. It allows him to feel smart. It allows him to feel above this younger woman. And he get to feel this feeling of like, yes, got somebody I could teach, got somebody that need me, got somebody that. But see, what happens is women are so intuitive to where when a older man, and when I say older, it could be 30, like it could be a 30-year-old man with an 18-year-old woman. But when a man get with a woman that's his age, he really can't pull no wool over her eyes. He really can't run no game on her because they done been here the same amount of years, and a woman learns faster and more than a man and is more intuitive, has a greater intuition, and is more mature. Now, what women be immature sometimes too is a man's games. But other than that, the woman be up on game. And the man taking, you know, but the man could take and typically get over on her. Y'all forgive me. Lips in here dry. I'm trying to see what got in the chopstick. In here. That's not. That ain't got no tint on it. My wife be having chopstick. I don't want the thing to come up and have no tint. And I'm on here think I'm putting on some lip balm. And I got on lipstick. Through the balm. See, I'm gonna have to start putting my what's called on my lips too. Y'all forgive me, I had to put my lip balm on. I'm on here looking like eat booty now. These lips. Y'all forgive me, lips. I'm on here, you know how you wake up, your lips be. I sprayed that Carter Lee, that toner, and thing hit that lip, dry your mouth out. But then I ain't put my moisturizer, and that I put on my skin. After I wash my face, I got a, 1, 2, 3, 4, got a 5-step skincare routine, and I ain't put the steps across my lip. I had that Carter Lee on there. And so that's what the age gap. But now here's the thing that you got to realize is a lot of times the man and the woman, they will play each other. They plan each other because the woman wants stability. She wants financial stability. And the man wants something pretty hot and tempting. So the woman is in it for her motives and the man is in it for his motives. And so they could end up playing each other because neither one of them is a genuine, pure situation. And it's a lot of women that's going to get an older man today. And there's nothing wrong with it when the man is older. And when I say nothing wrong with it, what I mean is, like, if it's 10 or more years, but it's within like 15 years, and the man is older, it's not as bad, because a woman can literally be attracted to a man 10 years to 15 years older. Whereas for a man, if it's the other way around and the woman is older, a man is not typically attracted to a woman that is 10 or more years older, unless, well, it's not an authentic attraction. What it is, it's a fetish attraction. So sometimes a man has a fantasy of sleeping with a quote-unquote cougar, and so the man will be shooting his shot at pretty women who are much older than him. And a lot of times pretty women who are older women in their 60s and 70s, they been pretty all their life, and they have these younger men that's 15, 20, 30 years younger shooting a shot at them, and the woman feels young and vibrant and all of that, and she is flattered by this young man who's shooting his shot, and she feel like, oh, this my level, not realizing that that young man want a piece of that Medicaid. He want a piece of that SSI. Then he want a piece of that Social Security check, piece of that retirement check, and he want to just dive off in there, that old thing, because he want to see what that old thing feel like. He like, man, this thing done been here 60 years. See if this thing is like some fine wine. See if this thing done aged like some wine. Get off in here. And then he knows that that older woman can't get pregnant. For the most part, that's what he assuming, that she can't get pregnant. Some women in their 50s will mess around and surprise you and turn up pregnant. So he like, oh, she can't get pregnant. So once he passed her STD test and she feel like he clean, then he gets to dive on in. So now he has what we call a cum bucket, and he get to dive on in this elderly vajay and get to see what it feels like. And that's all he want to do. It's literally just a notch in the belt. And I have had older women get so mad, and that's what I try to tell y'all, is that y'all love when I'm telling a man the truth and I'm calling men out. But when I tell y'all the truth, y'all get offended. There's so many women went off on me. One lady booked a session with me to tell me about myself, and I had to tell her about herself, and she was in tears after I told her about herself and told her, listen, don't you ever in your life think that because you paid me for a session that you can get on the phone and tell me what I should and should not be saying on my platform. That's my platform, and I don't care if you old as Methuselah or the woman in the shoe. I'm gonna say what the Lord called me to say, and I don't care who like it, including you. So we getting off this phone, and I'm finna refund you your money. And don't you ever in your life tell me again what to say and what not to say. And I tell men that and women that. And it's a lot of people. One day it's gonna be a compilation of Tony Gaskin responses that's gonna be posted on the blog They did that one time to the other relationship coach, and he tried to lie and say that it was they made it up. No, boy, you said what you said. Ain't nobody got that kind of skills. And we ain't got nobody with that kind of skills to where they could go and make up no fake text message box and all of that and DM box. But he wasn't called to this, and he had got tired of people coming at him. Big swole buddy. And he started calling these women B words. Started calling them stupid B's and all of that, cussing them out. And they started screenshotting and sending it in to the blog on it behind. He tried to say he say that. Yes, you did. I already know you did, because I be going off. And I know I'm a better man than you. So I know you did it, but I don't curse, so nobody'll never have no curse word on me. But I sure be wearing they behind out. What is? I be going. No, I say, shut your stupid, idiotic, butt face behind up and get out my comments, and don't you ever in your life come my comments again, boy. I be going off, boy. Hey, listen, I had to tell my wife, I say, baby, I've been trying to do what you told me to do. Just not respond and just block the person. But I say every now and then, I say I got to get it off. I be going off. And guess what? When they come out about me, I'm going to say, yeah, that's exactly what I said to you, but. And I say it again. I don't step down. I don't bite down for what I said. No, I stand on it. Sit on the witness stand after putting my hand on the Bible and say, yup, I sure did say it, and I'll say it again. Stay out my comments, dummy. Don't come on here running your mouth. I don't care about what you think and feel. That's what you could get a page for. This my page. So listen, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. The older women, see, the men don't come over here saying I'm lying because they know I ain't lying. But the older women, when I try to tell you from a male perspective, they don't want to hear it. And they really want to think they out here hot and cute and fine, and really want to think that they 50 years old and this 30-year-old man really want them. And this 35-year-old man really want them. And this 40-year-old man really want them. And it's like, no, he do not want you. You need a man your age who is mature and settled and stable. See, the thing about it, cause y'all be like, oh, well, men our age want a younger woman. No, men your age that is immature, or men your age that is freaky, or men your age that is rich and arrogant want a younger woman. But a man who is all the way equilibrated and he where he need to be mentally, emotionally, physically, he's going to want a woman his age, in his age range. Like, he gonna want a woman that's like no more than 5 years younger. Like, that's where he gonna want to be at. And he may get a woman that's older, but she's not gonna be more than 5 years older. She might be, and really she's not gonna be more than 2-3 years older. It is always a red flag if a man gets a woman that is 10 or more years older. And y'all be talking about these men who got a woman who 15 years older, 10 years older, and he pay all the bills, he treat her right and all of that, and y'all be like, so that's genuine? No, he needs a mom. He want a mom that he can have sex with. That's what you have to realize. So he's paying her bills because it's like he's paying his mom's bills. But she's not his mom, but she still gives nurture and care and lovingly care. And so what's happening is he get to feel the love of a mom because she 10 years to 15 years older. He get to feel the love of a mom, and he get to provide for her. But that is also a very rare situation. And what a lot of times y'all don't realize is men who get a woman who is 10 or more years older is also gay. And y'all can't tell it because he got muscles or he looks straight. All gay don't have a look. And the reason why they get a woman that's 10 or more years, but that is never a natural attraction. Now, if the woman looked like Halle Berry or something to him, something like that, then it could be an exception to the rule, because she literally is 55 and look 25. And y'all stop, okay? Stop. I do not be wanting to tell y'all like, no, you're 50 and you look 50, ma'am. You could be pretty for 50. You don't have to, just because you 50 and pretty don't mean you look 25. It don't mean you look 45. No, it's okay to look your age. Like, stop fishing for compliments. Like, love yourself. You don't need somebody to tell you you look 10 years younger for you to feel good about yourself. It is okay to look your age. Point blank, period. It's okay. It is okay. Trust me when I tell you, it is okay. Like, look your age. Be okay with that. Be okay with that. Point blank, period. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, there are women that I've coached that's in their 50s and 60s, and they look in their 40s. They do look in their 40s. And so, yes, in those situations, you will have younger men that holler at you. But when he find out that you older, all he's gonna want to do is sleep with you. He's not going to want to genuinely, authentically, organically want to be with you. He is going to want to sleep with you. And that's what you have to realize. So if you go out here as an older woman getting your back broke by a younger man, you are playing yourself. And you have to know that that younger man is still tipping around, sleeping with other older women or other women that is his age. And you're gonna be in your old age with an incurable STD if you having unprotected sex with this man just because you know you can't get pregnant. This younger man is going to bring you a package that you can't get beyond. So you have to realize and understand this and know that that's what's going to happen for you. Okay? So I want you to realize this and understand this. And don't be flattering yourself. Be like, oh, yeah, got me a man at 35 and I'm 70. Okay, you finna have a 35-year-old STD that you got to live with. And when you die, you at the coroner's office and they like, man, what is this she had? Wow, sleeping with these young men and brought a package. Well, do we want to put the embalming fluid in there, or what are we gonna do? We need to what do we want to do with this? Is this thing still active? And so you don't want that. It's like you done live your life, you done made it that far. Like, let the younger women tell you about it. Let them tell you about it, and Let them, and I guarantee you they'll trade places with you. They'll be like, listen, I was out here having unprotected sex and caught something that I wish I wouldn't have caught, and I wish I would have been living the way God instructed us to live, and I wasn't, and I have contracted something, and I will gladly trade vajays with you. Your 65, 70-year-old vajay, you can have mine. Like, go talk to them and let them tell you. Like, close your legs. Like, don't get to the point in your life to where you feel like, oh, you got a bucket list and you need to get your bike broke and you need to have fun. As older women be telling me that, well, men my age is boring. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to go nowhere. Okay, go by yourself. Like, go by yourself. Like, you ain't always got to be having no blast with no man. Like, join your interest group of women. Like Coach Jessica is doing retreats to Italy and Greece and Bali and Thailand. It's like, get on the retreat. They ain't got no age limit. Like, get on the retreat and have you a blast and spend that retirement check out there on that retreat. You ain't got to go get your bike broke by no younger man and get out your feelings. You're too old to be in your feelings when a man who don't know you but yet still love you is trying to give you the game. It's like, I'm trying to give you the game, and then you be in your feelings. Oh, you just mad that I don't want you, and that I wouldn't give you the time of day, and that I was on another level than your wife, and I wouldn't even would have been with you. It's like, get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. And understand what this here is. And so, that's all it is. With these age gap relationships, you have to know that it's not authentic. It's not organic, because we not intended to be with somebody 10 or more years older than us. And it's extenuating circumstances that make us want those type of relationships. It's for an experience, or it's for finances, or it's for what we may consider safety, or something of that nature. So it's like, when you look at somebody like a Carucci, she was with Chris Brown. It's a lot that probably went on that she'll never tell. Stuff that he did to her and things she went through. It's a lot she probably went through, and it's a lot that she probably found out and realized, like, whoa, he have not changed since Rihanna. And then she got with the NFL player, Victor Cruz. And again, that looked real. And they looked like a great couple, like doing fashion stuff together and all of that. And he was around her age. And so, boom. When that don't work out, and you happen to be following Deion Sanders, and he may follow you, y'all might exchange some DMs, or y'all might meet in person or get connected somehow. What you have to realize is, Carucci is a flavor that no black men have had. So that's probably why even Chris Brown wanted her. Because Chris Brown could have any woman in the world that he want. Why did he go to Carucci? It's because her look is so unique. And so men want the 31 flavors of Baskin Robbins. And so a man would even risk his marriage to cheat with her just to say he did it. Just to say he had that experience. And she may not realize that about herself, and she may not realize that she is a fetish for black men. and that she is, and even she got some black in her, she just still is not a common look that black men have access to in elementary, middle school, high school, college. Like, when I think about Karuchi and I think about my life, I've never seen a woman who looked like Karuchi in real life. Like, and yes, you maybe have, here's a cookie, congratulations. I'm telling you, as a 41-year-old man who raised in Florida, I've never seen a woman who looked like Karuchi in real life. And so that's what a lot of people don't understand is, like, when these situations happen like that for her, a large part of it is just inquisitiveness. It's just like, it's an experience. Like, Dion probably, like, it's flattering to him that she would even like him, that she would even, but you could tell though, she could go out here and make a lot of money because she got a skincare line. She could go start her OnlyFans and just do bathing suit content and make millions of dollars. Like, she could go out here and she ain't even got to get nude. Like, she ain't got to do nothing. She could literally do bathing suit, thong bathing suit content like that other girl, the little white girl that's small and that making them $3 million a month. Karuchi could go do the same thing if she wanted to. So it ain't that people talking about, oh, she broke and her TV shows ain't paying no more and all of this right here. She got millions of followers. It's still ways to print money if she want to print money. So she not just with Dion for the money. Now, yes, that money is a perk. She don't have to work. If she don't want to work, she get to live in a mansion. She get to fly on private jets. She get to eat at the finest restaurant. She get to order off of his card. They get a lot of perks for him being a head coach. And that's a sweet life. And she probably want to see what it's like. Like, she was with an NFL player. Now she get to be with a head coach. And so for her, it's still probably a lot of fun. And then you could tell she's a caretaker. You could tell she got a big heart. You could tell that she's a good person and got a good heart. So her being able to take care of that catheter and, you know, lotion them 3 toes, that's like a thing of like affection. It's like, oh, okay, I just lotion your 5 toes, then I'm gonna lotion your 3 toes on the other foot, and let me help you change your catheter. Let me go get your Depends, because Dion went through a lot going on. And so really it's kind of like she get to be useful. She get to help out. And even if he got like a nurse or something that come help when he really going through his surgery or whatever, she get to be there and help the nurse, direct the nurse. And so it's like you get to feel needed. Whereas when she with a man her age that's on her level, he's a multi-millionaire. He is untamed. He got all these jump offs in his DM. And she got to just live in fear every day of like when he finna sleep with the next person. When a woman finna come that just he can't turn down because he's never had her flavor. You know, her color of the rainbow. And he's still young. He's still in his bag. He's still this. But like, she just want love. And so sometimes younger women, they just want love. And if money could come with it, okay, boom, that's a plus. But she want a man that she hope is in a position that he can't cheat on her. And he can't beat on her. And that's what she want. But like Victor Cruz and Chris Brown, they could cheat on her. They could beat on her. They were too young. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't Deion Sanders, I think she would still be with an older man, like an older lawyer or an older doctor or something like that. Like, I still think she would be with an older man just because. And so in certain situations like that, you have to look at it and realize now. So for me, if I was looking at their relationship, I would feel it's more pure from her side than it is from Deion's side. Not to say that it's malicious or anything from Deion's side, but from Deion's side, from the male perspective, it's more of a thrill. It's more like, oh man, cause you mean to tell me I get this pretty young thing, you know, pretty hot and tempting, get the little body and get the, flip and toss when they ain't got this catheter in. And it's like get to see this little Asian from offline, get to see this Asian naked. It's like that's a thrill. Like, that's an exciting opportunity for a man who is single and all of that right there. Whereas with Karuchi, she ain't got nothing to look forward to as far as like sexually. Like, is she not like, woo, yes, get to see the naked body of a 60-year-old. Woo! It's nothing to look forward to on that. But for the man side of it, it's like the man get to come up. Like, the man, and you got to think about it. That little young 30-something-year-old body is going to look different than a woman who 55 years old or 60 years old. Just the skin elasticity is going to be different. Just, how stuff hang is going to be different. So it's like a naked 60-year-old woman and a naked 30-year-old woman is going to be different, no matter, unless that 60-year-old woman is just in some otherworldly shape and physique. It's going to be different. And so that's what you got to realize. And here's the thing. If you're okay with it, then okay. God bless you. More power to you. And that's the thing. Some people are okay with being used for their body or their assets or their money. Like, there are some men who, they're like, hey, I'll pay for it. Like, I'm cool. We had a song out of Tampa, I pay for it. I pay for it. I pay for it. I think the boy who made that song robbed me when I was in the streets, or had me robbed. But a man will spend that little bit of money, because like, you're gonna spend money on a woman regardless. So they looking at it like, if I'm gonna spend money on a woman regardless, why not spend money on a woman that I think is exotic, or I think is beautiful, or I think is pretty hot and tempting? And so it's like one of those situations to where, if an older man is with a woman and she got money and she got position, she got status, that woman also has confidence, and he got to hear her mouth. If that older man's situation changes to where he gets some money and he come into some money, now he want to be boss hog in the relationship, and he don't want to be hearing the mouth of a woman who she thinks she on his level and she thinks she got money, because his ego don't want to hear that. So he get with a younger woman who can't tell him nothing. Get a younger woman who money can't match up to his. And so now he able to really pop his stuff and really get to be the domineering, leading figure that he want to be. Because a man with an ego, a man with pride, is only going to put up with a woman who got a lot of ego, who got a lot of mouth, who got a lot of opinion. He's only going to put up with that for so long. And he only going to put up with that when he need her financially or socially or whatever it is. That's when he going to put up with that. Soon as he no longer need her, he's not putting up with it no more. Y'all forgive me, this car pull over here and stop. Just make sure what they got going on. Oh, I wonder if they come here from a barber. Okay, I think maybe they come here from a barber. And so that's what you got to realize and understand right now. And you'll be able to see and tell, see and know, when you really evaluate and you look at it. You're going to see somebody got an advantage, or somebody got a fetish, or somebody having a thrill, somebody having some fun And you'll be able to see and know, okay, what we got going on here. All right. Got us a little drug deal. And so that's what you got to realize. And don't assume that it's authentic and it's organic. And y'all always bringing up the French man, macaron with his old woman. Y'all talking about he with an older woman and all of that. It's like, okay, that's the one example you done grabbed out the sky. And that do not mean that is authentic. That do not mean that. It's like sometimes people don't understand witchcraft, love spells, seduction, manipulation. Like, there is a way, a woman especially, like, and a man could do it too, but it's done differently. And let me help you understand how it's done differently. So, for example, if a older woman wants a man who is younger, and let's say he's rich or something like that, or famous or in a position, what she takes and does is she does stuff that younger women are too prideful and too egotistical to do. So she'll take and suck that thing from the bike. And y'all forgive me for the graphicness. She'll take and suck that thing from the bike. She'll make an old double patty, greasy, double cheeseburger for lunch with a purple onion, red onion, sauteed onion, and some American cheese and pepper jack cheese with some Parmesan fries on the side. She pack his bag when he getting ready to go out of town. She cook him breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And she rubbing down that chest and she playing in his scalp and all of that. And she get him going. She kissing on that neck every day. And she get that thing standing up. And as soon as she get it standing up, she go down there, guac 3,000. Whereas a woman that's his age, she going off of how she feel. She tired, she got a headache, she don't feel like it. You could pack your own bags. Why do I need to pack your bags for you? That older woman who want that position, she coming, roo. And that's what she does. So what the man don't realize is he was just seduced. That's all it was. He was seduced. And now it's like he have a mom that he can have sex with. She take care of him like he's a little boy. Whereas the woman his age treats him like a grown man who can do for himself. That woman, that older woman that want him, she take care of him like he is her adolescent son. The way she cook and clean and do all of that stuff for him. But what she have over his mom is she can have sex with him. And not only can she have sex with him, she could do it any kind of way he want to do it and be as freaky as all outdoors. And do everything that younger woman won't do because she done been here longer. She done did more. So that younger woman, she doing stuff and then she, oh my goodness. That old woman, and he like, whoa, what's going on? Oh my goodness. Woo, she love me. And that's how he feel. And she just, listen, she just want love. She want her man. Like, she want her a good situation. So that's what y'all don't understand about with that French man that y'all be bringing up all the time with that older woman. That woman that did some things. That woman got that man wrapped up in a trance. And y'all be thinking that, oh, it's so organic, it's so authentic. No, we are not created to have a large age gap in our relationships. It just, we're not naturally attracted to somebody that is more than a decade age difference. We just older, not younger. Younger, it could be the case. We could easily be attracted to somebody 10 or more years younger than us. But the person who is younger, it's not natural for us to be attracted to someone 10 or more years older than us. It's not natural. We could do it. We could grow into it. We can get used to it, but it's not natural. And that's what a lot of people don't realize and understand. A lot of people don't realize that that's the case. So that's what you got to understand right there. And get to the place to where, yes, this is gonna be a thing. And I see women, I coach women all the time who in their 20s, no, in their 30s, and they be like, yeah, when I go out, the only men that talk to me be like 50. And I do not want that. I never hear a woman who got her head on straight say she want a man 15 years older than her. Never. Only time I done been told that, there's been a couple women, they say they wanted a much older man. And I say, why? And they say for the maturity and the financial stability, and that they don't have to compete. Like, they want that man because he know what he want, and he a grown man. And that's what I think Karuchi thing is she just tired. She tired. Like, she done been with the young boys and it's not working out. And so now she trying an older man. If it don't work out with Dion, then I think she'll take a good little break. And I think the next thing she'll do is be with a white man. Like the Kardashian, like the Jenners. Get the ones who went to the white man. I think she'll go be with a white man. And see what that's like. You know, or a man of a different race. Because it's like, okay, the black men, young and old, would have failed her. So I think she'll go then and just be with a younger man. I mean, be a man closer to her age, but be a different race. Or a guy that's just a super duper, super lame. Because she keep going with cool guys with swag. And because even Dion, he's a cool guy with swag. And so he just really an older version of her ex, Victor Cruz, but even with more swag. And so that's why when you look at this stuff, you got to see the caveats and nuances. And what you're going to realize and see is that we not naturally attracted outside of that 10-year age gap. But we can make an excuse for it. We can make an exception for it. We can make it work. We could give it a shot if other stuff have not worked out, but it's not going to be our first choice. And then what you're going to notice is that it don't matter the age somebody is, you still going to have a headache with them. You still going to have to put up with stuff. It don't matter their age. Like, nothing is going to, in relationships, is going to be easy because we're humans. And so that's what you got to realize and understand. It's not going to be easy. We are humans. And you're going to have your same issues. You're going to have to still go through stuff. And so you got to realize and understand that. Trying to see what time it is. Be late. Oh, okay. 11 minutes. And so understand that right there. And so when you get on out here, you in the relationship, do everything you can to be within 10 years. And if you are a woman, if you're gonna date age gap, try to be the younger. You don't want a man that's younger than you. Because 9 out of 10 times he has mommy issues. And he's looking for a mother that he can sleep with. And so you got to realize and understand that 9 out of 10 times He looking for a mom that he can sleep with. And so when you understand and you realize that, that's going to help you a whole lot. And don't get caught up. Don't get desperate. Don't be desperate to the point to where you like, oh, I got to just be with this person because of this reason, like, and ignore the age gap. Like, let that age gap situation feel so right, so perfect, so pure, to where you really is just like, man, this thing feels so good. It feels so right. I done gave it 3 months. I done gave it 6 months. It's still feeling right. Then okay. But don't just force it. Don't just get in there just to get in there, trying to make something happen. Like, understand with the age gap situation that it have to be an exception to the rule. It gotta make sense. And I'm here for you now. I am here for you. I analyze that man picture, give you the real rundown on him, tell you all about him just by looking at his picture, and let you know what it is. Give you the real rundown. And so if you unsure, get with me. I'll let you know. I'll pull up over here. Make sure. So you got to know and you got to get that in your spirit, because and the main people being used. See, a man, I don't feel it's bad for a man, because a man is a grown man. A man is supposed to spend money. A man is supposed to take care of a woman. So when a man is older, if he being used for financial stability, I don't care as much about that, because we men. And so we could take, and we supposed to know. We could take that, we can handle that, and we supposed to know. But I care about older women, because a woman is not supposed to be the financial provider, and a woman is not supposed to be taking care of a man. So what bothers me is when it's an older woman with a much younger man, and that older woman is in a financial position that younger man can benefit from. So if you are an older woman and you got assets, you got property, like you own a house, or you have multiple houses that you own, you have a nice like 6-figure 401k or more and stuff like that, you have to be very careful. You really would be better off being single. Or if you go into the situation with the man, you got to do a prenup. I don't believe in men getting prenups, because again, I believe in men taking full responsibility and being wise, and also taking care of a woman, and being ready and willing to sacrifice everything for your wife, for your woman. So I don't believe in men getting prenups, but I believe in women getting prenups, because the woman is supposed to be taken care of. And so if you got money, you got property, you got assets and things like that, as a woman, don't go into no relationship and merge your finances with a man who don't have what you have, whether he younger, older, or whatever. Just don't do that as a woman, because as men, we will deliberately scam for that money. And when you get with that man, don't go buying that man all kind of stuff. Like, let him keep the same car he got. Let him keep the same job he got. Let him keep what he got, and let him continue to build and to earn and to get it off the muscle. Don't get no man who he in a Toyota Corolla and then you go put him in an F-150. No. Let him climb the ranks, because when you take and you hand feed a man, you setting the wrong precedent, and you finna turn that man into a gold digger, into a user, and you steal the natural go-getterness in a man. When you start to feed a man and you start to take care of a man and you start to give to a man, a real man won't even want that. He won't want you to do for him. But as soon as he lets you do for him, it'll become the language that he speaks, and it might be the only language he know how to speak. But hey, this Tony Gaston. God bless you. We done hit our hour. Keep your head up. We'll talk soon.